Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone's had a great night and ready for a great day. Markets have been dying. ES 66.95 for a high and the low 66.45, so about 50 points in range. NQ 24.725, it's low 24.500. Hey, I can do that math. That's 225 points in range. Copper falling. Looks like about 280 ticks in range there. Ultra Bond falling. About a half point. Well, actually about 14 ticks. Gold, big, huge fall. All the King's horses and all the King's man can't put it back together again. Looks like we have about, holy wow, 200 and some odd ticks. 220 ticks or so. Crude. Been bouncy. Hit 99, came back down about mid-range. Almost 5 total points in range. Bitcoin sitting at just dipped back below 70K. So that's where we sit standard, whatever body posture you're choosing to take today. So you see NQ and gold just falling fast. You got news coming up. Jobless claims, Philly Fed Business Index, U.S. continued jobless claims, and that's at 8:30 Eastern, 9:15. The ECB interest rate, that usually doesn't move our market though. And then we got some U.S. home sales at 10 o'clock, natural gas at 10:30. Big move down here. Move down might be on the Bank of England. It kept its rates the same. They just announced. Gold just absolutely dead falling here as well. Down 24 points on a 5-minute candle. Everything's falling right now. Natural gas is peaking up, but even crude has been falling. The yen's looking good. Gold does try to bounce here now. Back up 5 points. Hard to trust it. Very big bounce here on the NQ.
Order filled.
Long NQ. Oh crap! On the wrong account. Oh, long NQ. Hold on. Oh, that didn't work out, but luckily I only took it on a ball and ox. Thought it was going to break that 9 the way it came roaring back up there, but it did not. It did not.
Hey everyone! It's time to gore the like button.
Ten-minute candle's about to close. It's interesting. I am. Yeah, I gotta see it get above the 9.
Order submitted.
Put a. Why isn't it showing? Huh. Did I put it in the wrong account? No. Why isn't it showing? Oh, it's... When I logged in? No, I'm not. Ah. Oh, where am I connected at now? There. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. All right. I was on the wrong, just on the wrong window. There we go. Do you have orders placed there above that last, where the last candle topped out? So if we get there, then it'll take that order. It's setting up with a blue candle. Quiet morning, guys. Where are y'all? Struggling here, so I might take that order off. We'll see. About 60 minutes away from the jobless claims. And we're coming back down. I'm going to take that order off. It's going to have to prove to me it wants to come up. Copper platinum. Let's see what they're doing. 6J. Copper's continuing to head down. 6J. Head down. ES. What's ES doing? I think that's 15 minutes ago. I think it was. I need to remove. Yes, actually gave us a purple candle in that 15-minute candle there that just closed, but don't really like it. Can see a bit of green there. Good. Crude trying to turn up. Gold. Yeah, show a little bit of life there, maybe. CL. Huh. Where's my micros? CL. It's struggling with that EMA right there. I was gonna take that crude, but now I'm not so sure about it. 10 minutes until news, a little less than 10 minutes. Staying out of crude as well. I think this is the longest we've gone without anyone talking in the chat. I should make sure my chat is working. If anyone said anything in the chat, for some reason it's not working, let me know on Discord. Lift up your arms. Oops. Oh, there we are. Hey, JJR. Jay Jackson. How you doing, guys? That's still a heck of a streak, JJR. Just take a couple of micros, Jay. Wait until after the news is coming up, but get your feet wet with a micro or two. That's good, Paul. Good morning to you. So just a red day, JJR, or I mean, is the account still okay and all? Excellent, excellent. Time to start a new streak. In honor, I think I'll go streaking as well. All right. Hopefully, get that out of the ICU and recovered. Q continues down. Broken 500, coming back down at low a day. Quick fall down. All the king's horses and all the king's men could not do anything.
Extra read all about it. News in a few minutes.
Natural gas pushing up. Jobless claims. Hey Tris, how you doing? Jobless claims 205K, forecast was 215K. U.S. Philly Fed Business Index 18.1, they forecast 8. CNQ falling. I see. Gold down to 46.11, got down to 46.02. We have not been this low on gold since February 2nd. That day we went down to 44.23. I want to say that was the day, or well, it was the day after the big crash where it came down 609 points. I want to say that was the day that they originally raised the margin requirements, or the day after, I should say. It is trying to bounce here. Long. We might go long here on gold if it holds out for the next 7 minutes. Actually, NQ's showing a little candle, some life there, and it did have some double bells. I like double bells. Double bells. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Crude's coming down hard. Doing all right. I was going to take a long on NQ there off the 5-minute candle, but this last minute or so, it's pulled back 10 points. Now it's pulled back 15, so no, I'm no longer interested. We'll see how the next 5 minutes goes. Morning, Jay. It's getting a little frisky there. I am not muted. I am not a mutant. Hey, JC. JC, did you see the soybean trade I did overnight that I posted in the Discord? Put a trade on before going to bed and set a target and made $500 while sleeping. Just on an eval, but I kind of like the way it's set up. So if I see something like that again, I'll probably try because it was only like $100 risk. You know, it's like a 8 tick risk, and I put the target at like 10 points or whatever that is on soybeans. Yeah, I've been looking at ag, and it seems like you can grab something that just continues to go overnight. Hopefully long with the way it's going right now. Sixty had a nice pop and a huge drop. Now it's trying to head back up, I see. I wouldn't mind taking the short there. I wasn't paying attention to it, but that was a nice short around about 9:30, no, 8, yeah, 9:30 Central. Glad I did not take that NQ trade. Look at that. Right back down. Got beaten down. Could not reestablish 24,500. Okay, so I see it teased your target last night before that big fall. Now it's trying to head back that way. It's a nice big candle on it there too, on the 10. Yeah, if I go over to the soybean here for a minute. And so here was my entry. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, it's even showing it. I forgot it was on TPT. So I had this little blue candle. I had the shaded area. I was red in the RSI. Blue candle, took it right there. Put my stop below that blue candle. Matter of fact, I actually gave it a little bit more room just in case it needed it. But it didn't even need it. It just went up. And I'll be honest, if I had been awake, I probably would have exited here because of the pullback. But since I wasn't awake, it was good. And all the way up and took profit on this candle here. And that was a good place to take profit. It didn't go much further, and now it's heading down. Hey, Crypticon, how are you doing? Good to hear that. Okay, we're getting a blue candle on NQ on the 10. I'll have a blue candle for certain. It'll be so blue. Oh, big candle, big pop here. 30-point pop. We're actually going to probably take this based on the 15-minute here in 2 minutes or so. I like this setup. We had a double bell situation. So it's not a blue candle, but it's a double bell. And I think it might be ready to pop. We did get back above 500. If we take it here, we'll target 530, which is where the 9 EMA is on that 15. Unless it gets there beforehand. Should I start singing Easter songs? Easter Bunny is coming to town today. That was the close of the 15-minute candle. It popped down a little bit. What was our entry? Okay, exactly at 500. So if it comes back up to 500, we'll enter. But right now it's pulling back. It pulled back 10 points right at the start of that candle. So not 100% confident yet. You see it's pulled back. Wow, look at gold just absolutely dumping down to 45. I'm sorry, 45.50. Yeah, I'm very glad I did not enter this NQ trade, as it would have, from where I would have entered, it's pulled back 15 points. One-minute chart actually showed bells, and that was would have been a good reversal point if I was playing the 1-minute chart. I mentioned that I missed the 1-minute chart, but excuse me. Hey, John, how you doing? Copper down hard, platinum down hard. Yeah, gold's down 57 points on this 10-minute candle. Yeah, that would have been a bad NQ trade if I had taken it. Wow. I would have been stopped ought. John Paul, where's Ringo and George? Yen flying, that would have been a good trade. I don't. Yen's more of an Asia thing I look at, but darn. Excellent, JC. Seems to be running into that same resistance point it hit a few hours ago, right there. 6E I'm talking about, not NQ. Russell giving me a purple. Actually, NQ's giving me a purple on the 15. All right. Two can play at that game. Actually, it's 10 minutes to go. Why did it send me the signal now? No, it didn't. I just looked at it. Duh. Russell sending me a photo. Do I have a Russell chart anywhere? I did. Didn't I take a trade on the Russell yesterday? Okay, so last night I got all my alerts set up. There's the Russell. Now I need to get my NinjaTrader charts looking spiffy. Okay, I took a trade on the Russell. Based on a purple candle. I got no clue what target I should target. Full contract too, not even a micro. Took it off the 10-minute. There we go. Could just target that bottom of that wick of that candle from 2 candles ago. I think that'd be like $100. Not even sure. Put it there. Q's still heading down as well. Come on, Russie. There we go. That was a nice little trade there. 22 ticks on the Russell. Hopefully that's 110 bucks. It's the only one of the 4 indices that gave me a purple candle on the 10. So I took it.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner!
I have made it my mission to start taking my with trend purples and with trend blues instead of constantly just trying the frickin' reversals that keep getting me in trouble. Still want to try the reversals, but the with trends are much better, and that was a with trend trade. As of right now, I mean, I can set up alerts on my bells and my double bells, but right now I just have the alerts set up on the engulfings. And the alerts are being sent to Discord channel I set up on Discord, so I can see them all nice and tidy in one place. Hey Platt, how you doing? Ultra bond is the one thing I don't look for this with this strategy, and partly because like most of the props don't even allow it. But when I have looked at it, it's the one thing that doesn't seem to really do well with it. Everything else does. What's interesting is this strategy even works on, or at least theoretically, I haven't tried it, but I mean the back test show it does on just like single stock, single stocks too. Hey Ace, going well. How are you? The euro is trying to break through that resistance now. Come on, baby, give JC what he wants. What he really, really wants. He tell me what he wants. What he really, really wants. Gold bouncing. That's an interesting bounce. That's up 16 points. I don't know if we don't want to take that bounce when that candle closes or not. What's the 5 minute look like? Ooh, 5 minute gave me a blue. Oh, wait, I did that already. Am I chasing if I go after this 5 minute? Yeah, I am. 76.1. I didn't mean to take that out too, but okay. This could get ugly. Boom, 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 boom. I'll take it there. Gold's too volatile to stay in. That was about a 7-point trade on 2 micros, so it was about a $140 win. It is continuing up. I could have got 10, but that's okay. So far this morning, I'm reading the market really, really well. AQ looking like it wants to bounce here. Oh yeah, I guess we can get the Russell off of there now. Unless I take another trade on the Russell. Strike J. Top of the hour coming up. It's another reason I probably don't want to take an indice trade because top of the hour, 9 o'clock will be kind of wonky. So I'll grab my headset, get that ready and set up for when Melody arrives. Hey, David, how you doing? There we go. That's ready to rock. We've got new 10 and 15-minute candles. Correct. Ace, it's the ECB interest rate. Nope, still coming down. Come on down. You're the next contestant and lose the market. Wow, gold. I got lucky there. Look at that. Gold's down to 4,500. See, and that's where the 10-minute was, I mean, could have faked me into that trade right there. The 5-minute is what worked. And it didn't even really work. I just decided to take profit early, and I was lucky on that one. Look at that. Move down. 69 points on this 5-minute candle. Hey, Ron. How you doing? Copper is dying. Platinum is dying.
Hey everyone! It's time to gore the like button.
Not afraid of falling, but I hate it on the ground. Gold's now down 7%. Silver apparently is down 14. No positive feelings in the market today. There's gold bouncing. That's quite the bounce. More bounce to the ounce, as they say. Got down to 45.04, bounced 50 points. Wow. I'm not a dedicated crude trader, but I've taken a couple trades on in the last few days. I'm now watching 16 assets, so hey, crude's part of the rotation. That's why I missed the 1-minute chart. That was a beautiful take on the 1-minute right there. If I could just get fast enough to use the 1-minute chart, but my mind just doesn't do it. See if this gets back up above that where that candle started. That'd be interesting if it does. I might actually take that out another long if it does. Meanwhile, NQ ES still dying. NQ's struggling to stay about 24,420. See, so we're looking at Monday. Monday we got down to 278. So that's our kind of our support level maybe. And then before that, we'll be back on March 9th, the Monday before, which was 24,000 to the tick. Hey, USC, good morning. Oh, thank you, ETC. I'm glad to hear you passed. Glad to hear Copper's death was to your benefit. Appreciate it very much. Natural gas heading up a little bit, crude heading up a little bit. Not really heading up with velocity, though. Not in the same velocity that everything else is coming down. Now, we are seeing metals kind of turn around. Copper showing a tiny little green candle that I might be interested in here at the end. If it stays that way, it's got 9 minutes on it yet, so it's got a long time to go. It's got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Just gonna watch that copper run. Kind of makes me wish I had held that Russell trade longer. This is one of those days where you're like, why didn't I just go short and keep it like the entire morning? And I'm trying to look. I'm going to look back on my chart here and see if there was an entry that I missed. Kinda. No, I wasn't awake yet. See, there was a beautiful entry. I'm gonna bring it up here. 5 minute. Yeah. There. That purple candle. Although I will admit, I think I saw that purple candle, and it was so big that I did doubt it. But obviously I shouldn't have. If we want to go to the 10 minute, this is like when I got up, or when I should have been getting up. Why doesn't that look like? Well, we had this one back here right at 7 o'clock Eastern, and that would have been beautiful. It's dropped 140 points since this candle here, but even just taking that to there would have been a beautiful trade. Or, I mean, obviously, could have taken it here last night and just held all night, like JC's doing with 6E, going the opposite direction, though it's running into that resistance again. Well, silver's down about 14%, so that silver lining might be a bit cheaper. Yes, we had the ECB rate decision that also came in without a change. Now, if you really want to get a huge macro view, daily chart on NQ gave me a purple candle yesterday. If I was playing a daily chart, could have taken that and been good. You can see it gave me a blue candle a couple days ago, and that ended up being good as well. And you can see the purple candle here also worked. This blue candle did not work. Now we are getting a bounce, and I'm interested in that bounce. It will be more bounce today. I already used that line today. It's about 10 points so far. Well, no, it's about 30. From the bottom, it's about 35 points. It's going to close in a couple minutes, 3 minutes. So this is again, I bet you the 5 minute chart would have been wonderful for here. Oh, yeah. Well, it hasn't closed yet. That's interesting, actually. Actually, it closes at the same time as the 10-minute chart, so I'm also just follow the 10. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh, big pop. I love it when you come in big pop. Wow, we're bouncing. Fortunately, this now means I have a 50-point stop, so I gotta go down to 1 micro. Gold bouncing too. Must have liked that ECB rate decision. All right, now this candle's gotten. This will be a 76-point stop. I don't know. Is this the reversal? Where are we gonna go up now? This is where it gets hard. Train coming. Again, oops. 1 minute would have been beautiful here. That was a great entry right there. Feel like this is the hard part of the entire time frame. I feel like I've missed this move. I have thought about. You can see how this trailing down. I could have put my order right there and it would have picked it up. But then we have back here. We would have got, well. I mean, depending what we were going for, it would have worked. 98 up to 513. Yeah, there was a whistle that was far away. I thought it was going to get closer and do it again, but I've not heard it. So April, Paul. I'm assuming that's right, but I don't log on to NinjaTrader often, so it might not be, but it seemed to be. Took the long on gold. Should have taken it on NQ. I didn't trust it, but look at it go. There we go. But we did get a beautiful gold trade there for 136 ticks. Yep. Yeah, what Ace says is true. I don't live next to it, but it's a few blocks away. There's a huge uh, depot or whatever you want to call it. NQ would have, let's see, what would have NQ given me there? Would have given me 30 and pulled back. I do have a, well, no, right, I don't. I was going to say I have a 15-minute chart that's showing a blue candle. I mean, it is showing a blue candle, but that 15-minute candle closes at the open, so. Jay is probably right. Yeah, Jay. Jay's the one I'm using. April. Have a great day, JC. Oh, wow. Look at NQ just rejecting hard. So, depending on where I had my target, I could have been very, very upset right about now if I had taken the NQ trade. Actually, gold's rejecting here as well. How about that? And there's Miss Melody. Good morning. Oh, good morning. Uh-oh. Hold on. The headphones probably have turned off. Yep, that's what the problem was. I think. There we go. Hello, good morning. Maybe. Um, what the heck? Testing. Oh, I know. I know what happened. Do. Can you hear me now?
I sure can.
Excellent. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good. I would say I rose. I haven't shined yet, but I'm getting there. Seems like it was a little bit of an eventful overnight and morning. So I
Yeah.
took a trade.
Everything is dying. Gold is
Yeah.
gold is down absolutely a maniacal amount.
Yeah, I mean 40, that's crazy. It's just crazy, like 500 points in just a couple days. It'll be interesting to see if we continue the sell-off then. I always wonder, like, everyone always says buy the dip. I'm like, how do you know when it's the dip? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. I agree. I mean, honestly, I think buy the dip is more a stock thing where you buy the dip to hold it long. You know, if it keeps dipping and
Right.
because you expect it to eventually go back up. Whereas with day trading, buying the dip can wreck you.
Yeah, pretty quick it seems.
So that pop on NQ is just beaten right back down. Pop on gold got beat down partially. Hey, Trades Buy, how you doing?
Two minutes till the bell.
Hey, Freighter. So, will we rebound here any at the open, or are they gonna just drop it harder? Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Ouch. Okay. Thank you for letting me know about that, Freighter, because I was actually going to give it a try just to see what it was like, because I thought I heard good things about it, but yeah, I don't want to mess with it.
Seems like one of those that's probably really nice. Like it probably has a lot of good features. And they're just still, it's too new. So they're still working it out. Like I feel like when Project X came out, it was kind of a time for a bit. Like they were ironing some stuff out.
Agree.
Here we go.
And down hard, 70 points right off the bat. The first 10 seconds. Down 91. Well, I think we just blew through. Did we blow through Monday? No. Okay. Monday's low is our first support of 278. Gold down, crude up, natural gas up big, crude up big. Crude's up 9 to 97.21. I remember when crude didn't really respond to the bell. Now it's up 50 ticks at the bell. Copper had a nice pop, but now it's dying again. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I feel like the increase in volume in crude is just institutions knowing they can make more money off of it right now.
Oh,
because there's also more retail, in it. It's crazy.
Love to know how many politicians bought crude oil contracts before the war started.
Or their family, I feel like, is even more.
Yeah.
Or what's been lately is just anonymous Bitcoin wallet on things like Polymarket and Calfee and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And when you use those wallets, it's not trackable, so they can't even really prove who was buying and selling. But they've seen off of the last couple major like world global events that there has always been like one wallet that put down $500,000 on something and then made off with 3 times that, which is probably why the CFTC wants to get involved, but we'll see.
me take another Russell trade here. It's popping up. It and the Dow is popping up. Well, AQ dies. ES is ES isn't dying as fast as NQ. It's red on this candle, but it's not as blood red as NQ is.
Definitely more of a wick on ES. Like it popped back up. Like NQ is still under the overnight low of 401. I think that was this overnight low. Yep. And then ES popped back above it.
Crude is pulling back. Natural gas is flying though. Actually, copper's giving me a setup. I might take that on top step. Make sure he's top step logged in. Probably not. Hey, wait, no. I lost top. There it is. Oh yeah, it still is logged in. How about that? Gold's trying to show a little positive feeling as well. NQES back down hard.
I'm just marveling at how far gold has fallen since just even the beginning of this month. Because we were almost at 5,500 on like the second of the month, and now we're 100 points under that. And I feel like we definitely went up more gradually than we're coming down. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
How far is it going to go? I mean, I guess I'm surprised at the way the metals are pulling back because everyone's like, well, metals are the hedge against inflation, and everyone's expecting inflation because of the whole oil situation. But metals are just absolutely dying now.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And it's also just weird that it's going with the indices, and then I don't know. It's really strange. And I feel like maybe part of it is they were thinking it was overinflated because like I know silver's down a lot. And it also was, and they had said when silver went up to like 80 or 90 the first time, I think there were a lot of people saying that like it's really overinflated, but there were certain countries that were also paying more than that for silver. So it was like this weird dichotomy of the market rate versus what people are paying versus the actual value of the commodity. So just kind of a weird situation.
Yeah, I was told that when silver went to about, I think it was like 110, that people in China were paying upwards of 200.
Yeah, China was definitely the one I heard too. And I'm just like, what are you buying silver for then at that point? But I mean, there's obviously still, is silver used in like chips or something? I don't know. There's like I'm sure there's a lot more uses for silver than just jewelry and money, but
I know it's used. There are some medical uses for silver.
sure yep, that makes sense.
Russell giving me a blue candle. The Russell's the only thing that's happy right now. But the fact that it's the only thing that's happy kind of makes me a little bit hesitant. Dow showing a little bit of happiness. Oh, actually, we're getting a kind of a big bounce here now. And then gets kind of beaten back down a little bit. We're going to take a Russell and the take profit trader eval here. Assuming it holds for the next 25 seconds. Copper pulled back. I'm no longer interested in that one on this candle.
Order filled.
So we're in with the Russell.
Let's go. It might be one of those days where it's leading. And I don't know how to trade. I mean, I don't have the Russell and the Dow even pulled up all the time. Which I think is partly because I quit pulling up TradingView. I used to have a lot more stuff pulled up there. Might have to go back to that at least for a while just because everything is so iffy right now.
Getting beaten down. It went up about 4 points. Now it's getting kind of beaten back. Struggle's real right now for it. Come on, push up. Fiat and Q and ES, they have green candles on this new 10-minute. So that's possibly a good sign. There we go. Russell's getting some momentum. Blue candle on the ES for the 10-minute. Let's see if it holds. I love that setup. This up, down, up setup is wonderful. There's a blue candle on NQ as well. Come on, Russell. Give us a little bit more of a push. Dow also giving that same setup. Nope. Do not like how the Russell's hesitating here.
Kind of looks like it's just building up for another pop. But I could be wrong. It does seem like volume's trying to come in for specifically buyers to push it up. But every once in a while, I feel like sellers just jump in and knock it down a bit.
Well,
Have we? It looks like we've retraced the whole first red candle.
yes. Yes, we have. There we go. Now we're getting a pop. I need to stop saying that out loud. Every time I say that, I think it's pushed back down. Chat got very quiet. There's a close of a 15-minute candle.
Everybody must be in a trade. I would like to be in a trade. And I mean, I don't know. I just never trust longs from a bottom, I think is where I'm at.
And we're getting beaten back down again. And it's a fight right here. It really is a fight. I missed my insurance copper. It is going back up. Here we go. Come on, Crossley. And beaten down again. So I could have taken it for 60 ticks. Maybe I should have. Well, no, here it comes again. Losing my confidence in it going up higher right now. Look at NQ. NQ no longer a blue candle and actually giving me a purple in the 15. But here comes the Russell again. And Russell just didn't like NQ following it. Did like a break check.
That's crazy.
Ouch. Every time I say ouch, though, it pops back up. So 10-minute candle closes here in about 90 seconds. And it just gave it all back. "30 seconds on this 10-minute candle. Showing life again. There we go. That's a strong move back up.
Yeah, and it broke the last swing. So it looks like it's wanting to.
Order
Long in
filled.
queue, then in queue. I did that on the copier. Hopefully that wasn't a mistake. I like the momentum there at the end of that candle, but maybe it's... Right, there we go. Come on, baby. It's only 1 micro. I meant to do 2, but that's okay.
There you go. It's weird because gold was trying to take a little bit of a dive and then it rebounded when the indices did.
Target filled.
Target hit on the Russell.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a...
Order filled.
Oh, right. Target hit on NQ as well. So we're all over green now. That was a 34-point trade on NQ. That was a 83 tick trade on the Russell. So that was over $400 on that Russell trade.
Another winner! I'm on fire!
So I know better than to say this out loud, but I'm going to say it out loud anyway. I haven't lost a trade today at all.
Now you got to put on a 2-tick loser just for fun. Just to say, hey.
Thank you, John. Let's see, what are we doing in gold now? Get Russell back up. Actually, I'm gonna need to change over the copier because I am only $150 away on take profit from hitting the consistency rule there for the day. Blue candle forming on gold here, kind of the same setup we were seeing, the up, down, up moves that we saw in the indices. So I'm interested. got a long time though. That's a big can. That's a 26-point 10-minute candle right now. Oh, gold. Crude coming down pretty hard. It's down 65 ticks on this 10-minute candle.
Look, we have like a 50-point ATR, 5-minute ATR on NQ. And it honestly, it looks to me like it's trying to reverse because it really is like just flirting with the different swing highs and stuff.
Yep, 50. Yeah, the 1-minute ATR is 30.
That's big for a 1 minute.
Yeah. Look at this gold go. It's now. I mean, I'm not going to trust taking that, but and it's just a 30. That's a 35-point candle now. Yeah, this is where I missed the lower time frames. Although that really didn't give me a setup on the 5. Oh wow, look at that one though. Look at that beautiful blue candle in the 1 minute, and it led to this. Wow. Could have stayed in that NQ trade and gotten a bunch more, but with as hard as it was getting beaten down all night or all morning, whatever, I didn't know if I wanted to trust that it was gonna just continue to go up.
That's what gets me on these really big move days. Well, and it got me like yesterday too, when it does trend kind of the same way all day. I always get caught either looking for reversals or not trusting reversals. And then it's always like, I don't want to be the idiot that sells the bottom because I do that sometimes. And so days like those, I just end up staying out of trades more than usual. But like, I really like what NQ is doing and ES2. Like they're trying to come all the way back to VWAP. But like until it gets to that point, I still don't know if I would trust. I still don't know what I would trust from my particular setups.
And actually, here we go. It is getting beaten down a little bit. NQ got up to 521. It's already beaten back down to 485. So 40-point pullback here. I am sad that I didn't take the copper trade because that would be up big right now.
It does look like gold's running.
ETC, one of them is a ICU account. It has very little drawdown left, so I'm babying it. I don't have it on the copier. And the other is the Sim 101 account. What I can do though is I can have it look like. Wait, hold on. There you go. That way it's in order of realized profit. Then you also on that list you don't see the take profit accounts or the Bull and Ox accounts because of the limits of places I can log them in. Gold up 56 points on this 10-minute candle. And of course, you also don't see the top step accounts, but top step I haven't taken any trades in today. I would be up really, really big right now if I had on the copper. But we'll get the next one. Just about the top of the hour, do have a little bit of news there. As Paul said, U.S. new home sales. I don't think that usually moves the market, but I don't see anything I want to take anyway. Oh wait, I missed. What's LE? I forget what LE is. That's live cattle.
I was just gonna say it's one of the animals.
Cattle's come down. Lean hogs is down. None of the farm stuff looks good. Love my farm trade or my soybean trade overnight, but nothing looking good now. Seeing a slight pull. No, maybe not. Gold immediately up 10 more points. I could have taken a long on that blue candle and it would have worked, but how do you trust taking a long on a 60-point candle?
Right? And then about like your stop. I mean, your stop's almost 60 points away too.
Yeah, even on a micro, that's a $600 stop.
Right? That's crazy.
Russell's still going. Could have stayed in that a lot longer too.
I like the gold long if it broke and held above 46.25, and then like I look down and then I look back up and it's at 46.40. I'm like, it's moving so fast.
Yeah, I say that every day NQ gives a signal for a 100-point move. And I think that blue candle that it took for 34 points, which is, 34 points is fine, but I have a feeling it's going to be the 100-point move. The entry was about 457, and it's gotten up as high as 529, so that's 80-some points.
Yeah, it's pretty damn close. And I do think it's still trying. Gold has one teeny tiny red candle in the last I'm looking at the 1 minute and it's just been rocket ship.
It bottomed out at 45.05. It's come up 140 points since it bottomed out. My God, could you imagine figuring out where the bottom was in that and getting that long?
Yeah, I can't. I mean, the amount of money that is being made on gold is pretty impressive.
And here's the thing. Look at this. Look, this is my 1 minute chart. It picked the bottom. That blue candle right there. If I've been running the 1 minute chart, 45.63 the entry.
That's crazy.
Now
Yeah, I just
there's no way I would
just
have kept
run.
it this long. I mean,
Right?
but there was no. I mean, if you're following candle by candle, even on the 1 minute, there's almost no reason to get out. You know,
Yep.
this one right here wicked down a little bit, but does seem like it might be running out of oomph here a little bit.
I agree. Now I'm hoping it comes back to 46.25 and then tries to reject off of that. I would take a long. I'm also, I mean, like these are big moves though. So even on, that's the crazy thing, like even on one micro, you can get wrecked on gold when it's moving this much.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to me.
Now IQ kind of ran into a wall as well. It's struggling. And if we look at our crude chart, crude's up on this candle by about 32 ticks.
I will say both NQ and ES came up to VWAP area, which they've been under most of the day, so they could reject there, but it honestly moved up so much, it might just pull back and then keep going.
Interestingly, the Dow did not have as big of a pop as everything else did. And now it's turned purple as the rest of these are turning red. Copper's still running. Yeah, corn turned around. Why I'm with the purple candle here. It's interesting. Copper. Why is it showing me copper? Looks like something in there wrong. It's not. Copper's not showing me anything. Crude oil has an engulfing on the 10th. Kinda. It's corn. When we're actually going to take a corn trade on my funded futures, I think.
Fun.
Huh?
That's fun. I was gonna say corn trade.
What I didn't realize is how many contracts go on the bid and the ask here on corn. I'm here looking at the bid and the ask, and there's like 700 contracts on each level. I didn't realize
That's a
it was,
lot.
yeah, I didn't realize it was that thickly traded. Awesome to hear,
I mean,
Platt. Excellent.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good. I think corn. I don't think we even
Order
understand how much
filled.
corn is used in our daily life. It also feeds animals too. Like most of the corn that we grow in the Midwest, well, not the whole Midwest, but most of the corn we grow in our area is actually just feeding cattle. We don't even eat it. And the rest goes to making ethanol gas. But then you got to think about the amount of like high fructose corn syrup that is in almost everything
Yeah.
anymore. So that's another thing.
I'm long corn at 467. It's on my funded futures, so I can't show the trade, but let you know how it works out. Don't even know what my target should be at this point, but hey.
I jumped into a gold long, and I doubt I'll be able to hold it this long, but I am going to shoot for VWAP, which is at like 46.94.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's huge. So we'll see. Yeah, I didn't even realize the range was so big. I'm actually going to hit my base hit way before I get to VWAP on this trade.
NQ running up to 24, 543. There's gold going. Yeah, ETC. I mean, I'm carnivore at this point, so I don't eat it at all. But even when I'm taking a break from carnivore, I try to avoid it. So this is corn. I took the corn off this blue candle. It's starting to turn against me a little bit. It's about break even right now, so we'll see what it does. Corn is $12.50 a tick, just like ES. I don't know. It was looks like it's a 6-tick candle, 8-tick candle, or something like that. So about $100 risk, I think.
I should have taken my gold trade off.
Ooh,
It's
poor.
coming all the way back to my entry.
Ouch. These are the
I mean, I
things.
still think it's going to rebound.
These are the things that scar us from holding trades.
Absolutely.
And Q hitting 100 EMA there and pulling back. And crude, which was pulling back, is now a green candle in this 10-minute. It's like every time I see NQ pulling back, I can just look up the crude and see it's going up.
All right, here we go. Run the last 10 seconds of this 5-minute candle back up to where it was. And I'll get out.
I'm gonna be honest, my chart is screaming pullback right now in gold.
Okay. I'm gonna get out pretty soon then.
Doesn't mean it will, but like the separation thing that I look for is at 39, and I start looking at 25, so it's really, really overextended on the RSI.
That makes sense. There's been selling wicks on the last few 5-minute candles.
Yeah, I'm getting a purple candle here on the 10 on gold.
Cool. Yeah, I think it's gonna stop me out. And that's okay. My stop was less than the win would have been, so at least there's that.
Corn turning against me. Maybe not. It's break even right now. I'm not trading them with Apex ETC. I just have them on take profit in my funded futures. That trade you see on Apex was on MNQ. And you're not being a nuisance. Feel free to ask questions anytime. Dow actually gave me a purple candle that I should have taken, and I didn't notice it. But wow, yeah, Dow's coming down. Russell's giving me a purple as well here now on this candle. You got this ETC, no, probably no problem for you. Yeah, we're seeing a big pullback here now. Right, Platt, have yourself a great day, my friend. Hey, Sid. Sid says he got in a candle before you on gold and got about 900. He says you need to be quicker on the trigger.
Yeah, I should have had a target in. I just didn't. I was just gonna pull out, and it went up to like 210, and I was like, well, 240 is my limit. So that was stupid. I should have just taken 200 and ran. But it is what it is.
Sid, what's your read on the metals right now? Do you feel like this is going to continue to pull back, or do you feel that we're going to bounce again and head back up? Like, I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about overall, because I know you read the market, the metals market, so well long term. All right, Ace, have yourself a great day. Ace, did you find a trade today? Last I heard, you said you didn't see anything. Wow. Ace with a no trade day. I can't remember the last time that happened. All right. 4,300, huh? I could see that. Definitely. All right. Now, this is an interesting setup, although it's just this candle just started, so I can't say it's interesting yet. But blue candle bouncing here so far on this 10-minute candle on the NQ. So corn moves slower than corn syrup. I was going to say molasses, but corn syrup seems to be more appropriate. Just keeps bobbing between one tick and break even.
I hate when that happens. There's nothing worse than a trade that lasts like an hour just hovering around your entry. And it's like it never goes too far to close it out one way or the other. And you just have to hold it and watch it.
That's a great day, John. Have yourself a great day. Good work. Yeah, copper trade I was in yesterday while we were on stream. I ended up holding that for over 3 hours. Got out of
Wow.
it about 11:30 Central. And it only ended up being like $50. So, but I mean, it was $50 on 5 accounts, so 250
Yeah.
total. But still, that was a long hold for what felt like not a lot of reward.
Yeah. That's like the only downside about micros really that I've found is that it's tough. It feels good to have a win. And then it's tough when it's not like a $500 win. You know what I mean? Because we're used to trading like minis on evals and stuff like that. And it just feels tough.
We are coming down. Okay, that blue candle went away. We're coming down pretty hard here now. 42.10 point candle on NQ. Oh, that's why I did. I had my chart wrong. I was missing the last two candles on corn. It was moving a little bit. It's up 3 ticks now. I'm only going for a 4 tick target.
Oh, hey. Well, that's something.
Yeah, matter of fact, my target. Yep. Well, nope, it didn't fill me. My target's on the ask right now, but it's actually being realistic. It didn't fill me because there's like 500 contracts on the ask.
Nice.
Come on. It's sitting on the ask, but not filling me. This goes all the way back down. I'm going to be ticked. You know, I missed an excellent trade on the Dow. It's down 90 points off of a purple candle that I just missed. Copper's still trying to grind up, even though platinum and gold have all pulled back. Crude oil looks a little confused right now. The euro's pulling back.
ES is just jumpy today.
Wow, Dow's now down 129 points on this candle that I should have taken. Ticks, points, whatever it is on the Dow. How are we doing, guys? Red, green, somewhere in between. Green is good, Sig. Green is good.
And I'm just trying to see if it's these indices are trying to go lower or if they're going to bounce here. And they answered my question immediately after I asked it. I should ask more questions.
Nice, Sid. Always nice to get back a red day in plus. I should have taken my own advice when I say gold was going to reverse there. That's a beautiful 25-point candle that I could have taken off that purple floating candle there.
Order filled.
Hey, my corn trade just hit its target.
Hey, awesome.
That means today I've taken winning trades in the Russell, corn, MNQ, gold, and soybeans.
A pretty diverse
Yeah.
portfolio.
Wow. Corn hit my target and then absolutely dumped. So I also got lucky on that trade.
Oh, that's nice. It was friendly. It's like, oh, I'll fill this contract and then go.
How's the farm, Sid? Anything exciting going on? Thank you, possibly curling back up here.
It might be trying to.
I just asked you how the farm was doing, Sid, if anything interesting going on. Q giving me a blue on the 10. But it's also a 63-point candle. And we got, wow, 7.5 minutes. This is the hardest part of these higher time frames. I'm so used to looking at a candle and seeing, well, it's a huge candle. Oh, it's got 7 seconds on it.
Yeah, it almost seems like they're taking like the first 10 seconds to make a huge move and then the last 10 seconds to make a huge move. And it honestly doesn't even matter how long your candle is. It's just like whatever you're looking at.
Wow, Sid, that's a lot of goats.
I don't know why I find it funny that you sold 5 goats, but congrats.
$500 each? Maybe we need to stop this trading thing and get into goat selling. 70-point 10-minute candle here. Still got 5 minutes to go on it. And as they say, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Mini jokes. But this is quite the bounce.
Now it's an 84-point candle. Which means if I do decide to take this blue candle, I'm going to need like a $200 stop, even on 1 micro.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're just erasing 5 red candles on ES with this 1 green. Okay, we didn't get all 5 of them, but we got pretty close. And NQ also got pretty close. So that was a big move.
And gold bounced. Gold back above 46.
If it comes all the way, no, I'm just kidding, because this was a huge stop. I would have been like 300 points, not even. I've been like $300 to $400 down at least.
This is now over 100 points on this 10-minute candle. I'm going to go down to the 5-minute to make myself cry that I should have got in. Oops, that's gold. Didn't need to do that. Although that also showing. Let's see what the 5-minute show me. 5 minutes shouldn't show me anything. The 1 minute sure did. Wow. Boy, at the 1 minute. Man. 1 minute called the bounce. Off that blue candle, it's up over 100 points. Now we're pulling back a bit. Just pulled back 20 points.
If gold makes me take another long trade and doesn't get to VWAP this time, I'm gonna scream. But basically, I'm looking at the same area, 46.25. And the reason I'm looking at that is it's the top of the initial balance, and it usually likes to break that and then retest it and then go. But it broke it and then tried to keep going, but finally just, it didn't retest. It actually just came back.
All right, Sid, 1 sec. Oh, yeah, it's perfect bounce off support there, Sid. Beautiful. Ooh, wow, big pullback. That's why I say it's not how you start, it's how you finish. NQ just gave back 90 points.
Wow.
Yeah, I would Sid, but I don't have a way to show my phone screen on the computer screen. I mean, I know there's a way to do it. I just never hooked anything up to actually do it. And it was a nice pop there on IQ, even though it came back. It's a nice start of that 10-minute candle, up 20 points. I mean, I feel like we want to come up. The RSI is screaming at me it wants to come up.
I mean, it does seem like volume delta, which started out really, really negative, like there were way more sellers overnight, but it's creeping back up, and it seems like kind of on an upward trend. So it does, to me, also seem like they're trying to push things up. It is wild, though, how much it's moving in between pushes.
Order filled.
What did I do? Had to take a long here on gold off that blue candle. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm really not sure how I'm feeling about it now. Yeah, it's not showing. Hold on. No, that's not the one I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of micro. I don't want to get micros. There it goes. That does not make me feel good, Sid. Yeah, it seems like it's coming back down. It's only one micro.
It's just kind of sitting between 46.10 and 46.20. Just kind of bouncing between those.
Indices are trying to push up too, but nope, they just got beaten down. Well, crude's coming down too, so everything's getting beaten down right this second.
I have to think that people trading like the break of structure and change of character, I can't remember if that's ICT or SMB or whatever. Anyway, anyone who's trading those might be having a hard time today because I'm kind of watching I'm just watching it break, the last swing, and it's just going back and forth. Like it's not really respecting that at all. And part of that's probably because I'm on lower, like I'm using a 400 tick chart, which is pretty low, but even the 5-minute, it's just going up and down and up and down. And it'll break one way, but then reverse. And yeah, that just makes it tough. have to think though, like if you're a scalper with speed, like if you have some velocity in your scalping, you probably made a fortune today. Just because the moves were so big. If you could catch one, it was gonna go.
This gold trade's killing me now. It
Is it
came
at least
back.
doing it softly?
It
Sorry.
came. Yeah. It came back to my entry, and I thought, whoop, well, here we go. I should have just got back out there, but then it rejected off my entry like it was treating my entry as resistance.
There you go. Gotta love that. I don't know. You see, I feel like the only thing I've taken from those that really, and I don't even use them every day, but fair value gaps, I did try to incorporate those for a little while. And I think they're valid, and they do, I think, work enough that if you risk manage, you should be just fine. But yeah, all of the other stuff, it just got a little loud on the chart for me, which is also hilarious because I have a ton of lines on one of my charts. So they get loud, but I don't know. That's one of those things where and honestly, I think one of the hardest things for new traders is like figuring out the strategy that's going to work for you. And I bounced around so much early on because to me, I was like, I just want to learn a new one and then it works. So I'm going to try it. And then of course it doesn't work for me because I either can't see it or don't manage the risk right or whatever. But it's always, yeah, I've always thought that was one of the toughest things, just kind of settling in on something.
It's fighting. Excuse me, fighting. And Q getting all wiki there.
Order filled.
All right, I added. And the trade's now positive. There we go. There's a pop. Out now? Really? Yeah, you were right.
Order
Okay.
filled.
That was a very small, ended up being a very small trade. Let's see what it goes. Seems to be sideways. I think it's still going to head upwards, but we'll see.
Order filled.
Gold is going to kill me. I can feel it. Early heart attack, probably. Man, I can already feel myself trying to force trades in NQ. So I gotta step back, but it's like I just want to get in, but can't see what it's gonna do.
NQ's being confusing. Gold trying to push up. Gold just not able to get above 46.30. And Q broke back below 500. It's fighting at 500. Crude oil with a little bounce. Everything seems heavy now, like it just can't force its way up higher. We're seeing a bit of a beat down now. So you think it's going to break that wedge to the downside, Sid? Oh yeah, it has. I can see that now.
Order filled.
Oh, there it goes. Well, down to 4,500 or 40. I'm sorry, 4,600. 4,500 would have been really impressive.
That would have been crazy.
All right, folks, we've reached the end of our time together today. It's another day in the books. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, for some more great trading action.
Very nice. Stay out of the chop if you can.
It's good advice. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.